I'm
fishing, Nana. Tomorrow's Easter. Watch me go.
Well, good afternoon, Saints of First Church, and welcome to your favorite news team for your weekly halftime talk.
This is Curly and Mo.
That's
We're glad to be with you.
And he's pointing Curly right. I'm about there anyway.
Oh, I need a haircut. How about you?
Yeah, well, I need a beard trim. I don't know about a haircut, but a beard trim, that'd be helpful.
What's in the news this weekend?
Well, we got a couple things. I want to say, first of all, I'll give you an update on the folks who are making the masks. As you know, we've seen an increase in need for masks. And I got an update from Becky Tingen and the folks who are making the masks. By either today or tomorrow, an additional 130 of these masks will have been delivered. We are getting requests from other services in town that can't get masks and need them, so we're working to supply them as well. We need some more folks who are able to sew. And also we need some supplies. What we're really needing is tightly woven cotton fabric. It's kind of like men's t-shirts. And if you've got any leftover elastic, it'd be really helpful for the little holders there. And if you're willing to sew, but you don't want to get out, call us here at the office or let Becky Tingen know, and she'll bring the supplies to you. And then when you're finished, if you don't feel like you can get out to deliver them, Becky will come by and pick them up. And like I said, feel free to call Becky or to call here at the church office, and we'll get you hooked up on that. But thank you, Becky, and all the sewers for what you're doing. This is an important thing, and this is a way we can help the community, and we thank you for doing that. If y'all can help, we sure would appreciate it. Also want to let you know we've got a notice from UMCOR. I don't know if you were aware or not, but the other day we had some tornadoes to rip through the south. Did some really serious damage, and as you know, the UMCOR, or United Methodist Committee on Relief, is often at the forefront of doing damage recovery, and they're doing that work now, helping folks to rebuild in this unusual situation. And if you'd like to help with that cause, you can send contributions to the church office here, and in the memo line of your check, you can write UMCOR Tornado Relief, and we'll make sure it gets to the right place. The good thing about giving to United Methodist Committee on Relief is that 100% of what you give goes to that particular need. Our overhead expenses are covered by our apportionment giving that we already give. So 100% of what you give for this relief effort will go for this relief effort. So if you feel led, we want to encourage you to do that, to give to that worthy cause.
I feel like it's pretty amazing, Ken, that we as a Methodist Methodist Church, the Methodist Connection can reach out in so many different areas
Right.
all around the world to impact, whether it's a hurricane or a tornado, or even doing mask and that sort of
Right.
stuff from all at any point in time. We have the ability as a church, as Christ hands and feet, to really be there for
Right.
people who need it, and that can only happen through donations from those like you and me that are part of this body that we belong to.
Exactly. And speaking of donations, just again, just a word of thanks to you all for your wonderful faithfulness in your giving. We continue to be blessed, and it's because of your faithfulness that we're able to continue to be faithful and to do the work that we're doing and continue to be the church in a lot of very important ways. So we just want to continue to encourage you as God makes it able for you to do that, to continue to support like you've been doing, and just again a big word of thanks to you for what you're doing. God bless you, and we're very appreciative, and the work goes on in no small part because of your faithfulness. So thank you.
Speaking of parts of what you're doing in the midst of all this, we thank you for sending in your Easter pictures. You saw that at the beginning of this segment, and that's something I wanted to talk with you about for just a minute. The term that the young people like to use is called crowdsourcing. Well, crowdsourcing is what you did by just sending in your pictures to us. You from the crowd sending us content that we can use in videos like this or in church. So continue to do that. Continue to be a person who makes a video, steps out in faith, and do that, and send it to us. We'll be happy to air it for you. And also I wanted to say, I'm someone, Ken's someone, we're usually in the spotlight. We're in front of the cameras. Right now we got a big light that's glaring at me in the face, and if I look at it too long, I'll have a headache and can't see the rest of the afternoon. But we're kind of in the spotlight a lot, but we realize that's not everybody's gift. That's not everybody's thing to do, but there's ways in which you can still be available to us as a church. And something that I say has been kind of fun for me, especially last week and through this crisis, is to be able to get behind the camera a little bit, to be able to work with editing film, gathering multimedia together, kind of working with that. And I just had a thought that maybe there's a lot of you out there that maybe that's what your gifts are. That's something you'd like to explore. How does a video like this get made? How do we get the things on the screen on Sunday morning? That sort of stuff. So Seth Edwards kind of leads up our AV team on Sunday mornings, and I'm starting this kind of video ministry with the church, and we'd like to know if you're is this something you'd want to be a part of, if that's something you'd like to learn to do. It takes a little bit of learning, but once you get a hang of it, man, it goes by fast, and it's a real gift to the church and the people that we serve. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. I'll be happy to train you up. Seth will as well. You can be a real help to us by being part of crowdsourcing, first of all, and being part of this video and multimedia team. It's a great gift.
It is, and we're grateful for Stephen's work, but he wants to share the joy. So if you're able to help us out, we sure would appreciate it. Absolutely.
So last week we did Easter pictures, and this week we've got another idea of something that you can do, send to us that we think might be fun.
Right.
We're trapped inside a lot, and I don't know about you, Ken, but first thing I want to do when I get home and sit in my recliner is grab a snack, grab something to eat.
Well, you see, here's the thing. When we were stationed up in Warren County at my student appointment, Carrie did a cross stitch that actually won a competition in our little area, and it read, "When Methodists meet, they eat." And there's a lot of truth to that. You've heard me say before, if you're a Methodist, you can't get into heaven without a Pyrex dish. And there's some truth to that. We do love our food. And so what we want to know is, how are you handling this balancing thing? And one of the important things to do in this situation is to keep healthy and by eating healthy. And the doctor is sort of making me do that now. But what in the world are you doing to sort of balance out the you eating your collard greens along with your Cheetos? How's that working for you? And what are some of your healthy recommendations versus some of your guilty pleasures? We love to hear about that. And if you give us pictures, that'll be even better, because I guarantee some of y'all got some really good creations out there.
Especially your guilty pleasures.
That's right.
We like those. We like those. But send pictures of good food to us, healthy things that you've made, maybe a recipe along with it. We'll be happy to share it. And just continue to be there for one another during this time in new and creative ways. We're finding this is to be a blessing for you. When all this is over and done with, we're still going to be doing these halftime shows because we just enjoy it that much.
We're going to get ready to leave here in just a second, but let me leave you with a riddle real quick. This will help you, maybe smile, brighten your day. What kind of illumination did Noah have on the ark? Do you know? The answer is floodlights. I can hear you groaning from here. At any rate.
Very good.
There you go.
We also like corny jokes.
There you go. We can tell a few too. Yeah.
I'll try to tell them for you.
But in all seriousness, God bless you. We love you. We miss you. We're praying for you. We trust you all are doing the same for us. And we were glad we were able to come to you like this. And we want you to have a good what's left of the week.
Amen.